Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? What's going on? How y'all doing? Salaam Tanzania. Wait for some more people to get inside the house. Look here, man. We're going to have a real good conversation tonight. A real good conversation. And I'm about to break it down for y'all on why Dar Salaam is the new Sosua, what is Sosua of Africa. And it's a really great place. A really great place. Really great place. It's super hot, but I'm gonna wait for some more people to get inside. Wait for some more people to get inside before I get into it. Cause yeah, this like a untapped. All right, hold on. Yeah, it's hold on. Yo, yo, what's up? What's up? Hold on. There you go. It's at the stage. All
Oh,
right, yeah.
yeah. You had to
There you
add
go.
me.
You
Oh shit.
you
Oh
got it.
yeah. Oh shit.
All right, you got it.
Yeah. Nah, my bad.
Yeah, we here. We here. We here.
Yeah,
We here.
I
Getting
wasn't.
started. Getting started.
Yeah, I'm just setting up inside. I haven't set up inside in a minute.
Yeah, man. What's going on?
Shit, just got back from the village.
Oh, you back in Dar Salaam?
Yeah, I'm back in Dar.
Oh, sweet,
Back.
sweet, 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 sweet.
So, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of similar. It's some similarities, obviously, between here and DR Sosua. How many? Does it show how many people we got in the chat?
It was like it's four people now. It's four people here.
Okay.
It's four
Well,
people
okay.
here.
Well, I mean, the first similarity we could just get it off the top. We did the nightlife together, you and I, right? So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
similarity, what you're gonna see at nightlife only during nightlife on the weekends is streetwalkers. You're gonna see that. Yeah, man, that's the similarity between the two.
Yeah,
For
yeah, but I would like to say on that life too in Sosua, you're probably gonna you're probably gonna see during the daytime to be more like active. It's gonna be a lot more going on, a lot
yes,
lot
difference.
more women walking around, all that stuff. It's Sosua. Here, you're not gonna see that during the daytime. Daytime gonna be pretty empty, pretty quiet, not a whole lot going on during the daytime. At nighttime, though, the clubs I think is similar. It's just more subtle.
Well, that's if you're a club guy. If you are just looking to for chicks to walk up on like dating or whatever, then the mall is a gold mine. The
Really?
mall the mall is a gold mine. Lamani City Mall is a gold mine. Like Jay was up there with me walking around. The clubs is cool, yeah. And I'll talk about the difference between the clubs too in Sosua versus Sosua is a specific place for a specific tourist, right?
Right, yeah, 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 of course. Yeah, yeah, we know.
Yeah. Now this place is more. It has more facets to it. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just that. You know what I mean? Sosua is more comparable to a Pattaya. You know what I mean?
Got you, got you.
It's simply for that. You know, like this is a place business people. It's a lot of different type of people that are here, millionaires. You know, it's a lot of different type of people that come through here. Even in the clubs, you will see girls with money buying their own bottles. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, you will see. Yeah, you'll see girls with money out here. Cause remember the one I cold approached or whatever when we were at that what's it club called? Warehouse. Remember Warehouse?
Warehouse, warehouse. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
warehouse,
yeah. The one I
warehouse.
cold approach or whatever.
Hmm.
She had money. She lived in UK. She lives in UK.
All
You know what I'm
right, all
saying?
right.
So she comes here. You know what I mean? Like they have money. So look, they're not going for no bread really. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's the difference. You know, not everybody here. You know what I mean?
So,
Some people.
you say it's more women with money here
It's
in
no,
Sosua.
it's a mix. So
It's a
Sue is
mix.
specific. It's a
Oh, so
mix
it's
between the regular people. You know, it's just regular, normal, everyday people, and then you have the debaucherous people. You know what I'm saying? It's a mix. It's not specifically. It's not like in Nairobi when you go to a pickup club. It's a specific pickup club. besides the place that the crackhead place that opened.
Hey, that's Joe Hangout spot. Yeah, yeah.
I ain't gonna say I ain't saying nobody's name. I ain't saying nobody's name.
What's
I
up?
don't
What's
do it.
up?
Yeah, you know what I'm
What's
saying.
up, player?
Y'all beefing. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Hold on, let me fix this thing. It's annoying.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. What's up,
yeah.
free game? What's going on, man? How you doing? How you doing? What's up, everybody? What's up?
You grab my
Village
box.
driver. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? But yeah, man. Dark Slum is going to surprise a lot of y'all, man. It's going to surprise a lot of y'all because honestly, I'm gonna give y'all a quick Oh, what's up? What's up, player? What's up, player? I saw your questions here. Well, yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a quick rundown. Quick rundown, bro. Like to me personally, in general, before we go into details, it's pretty much a laid back version of Sosua. You know what I'm saying? It's more laid back. It's more laid back. It's more during the daytime. Besides the mall, it's gonna be kind of quiet. At nighttime, if you know where to go at, but you can get it's more like you can find everything. It's not just one thing, you know. So if you're a more like well-rounded person, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Sosua too, but it's the same type of energy if you want that.
it's
All right.
it's a it's a beach town.
A beach
It's
town,
like
yeah.
it's like Cartagena. It's like Cartagena, Mombasa. They're all beach towns are pretty much the same. It's like Jamaica before it was overran by tourists. It's just people that are
Gotcha.
kicked back, chilling. They're not in a hurry to do anything. There's no rush. That's the difference. A it's not a pure tourist destination. You know what I'm saying? What? Everyone welcome. Village Driver, I want to see if this shit is actually streaming on mine too, because that's so cool, bro.
Oh yeah,
Like,
it does. It does. Once you do it, I did it with my raw one. It is. It is. It is.
that's
But
so cool, bro.
yeah. But next I want to get into the expats. The expats,
Okay.
because you know that's for me personally. What I love the most about Sasua is the expats. The expat community is fucking honestly like I think to me for me personally, I love the expat community more than anything else in Sasua. Like with Greg and all them flip flop when Taylor May used to be out there. Just all my homeboys. We call him DJ Khaled. I don't know what his real name is, but it was like a whole community of expats, and you go to the hotels, you meet everybody and stuff, and so many people
I
and
dropped
stuff.
the link. I
Yeah,
dropped the
yeah,
link.
yeah. West Side Gunner. Yeah, pull up, man. Pull up, pull up, pull up.
Yeah, you can pull up if you want. But see, and that's the difference too. Like, shit, I dropped my thing. Oh shit, hold on. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
drop.
But yeah,
Uh,
like I was saying, the expat community. So comparing the expat communities, I would say, man, I would say it'll be
yeah,
hard
so that's
because the expats here, it's at the same time, Sua has like
well,
more expats in here.
So Sua doesn't have real nomads though. These are real nomads. When you come
What you
to
mean?
this town,
What you mean by real nomads?
okay. For example, like it's like if you go to like Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, you go to Uganda, even Uganda, Rwanda. You know what I'm saying? There's real nomads there, people off the beaten path. You got everybody else who's coloring in the same path. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like this, it's like the Disneyland place where everybody
Gotcha.
goes to tourist zones. They don't experience any real culture. It's just the tourist zones, Disneyland. Yeah, I mean, it's set up specifically for that.
Hey,
But
West Side TMZ, we trying to add you. We trying to add you. You know what I'm saying? That's the link right there. Whenever you're ready, jump in.
yeah, he can come on. But that is another thing too. A lot of a lot of guys. I would say the Sasua crowd versus this crowd is totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like
All right.
it's totally different. Night and day crowd. It's
Say who
like
got the
it's like even like if you want to compare like people who go to like Bangkok and stuff like that. That crowd is different. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like it's a
you're
whole
all right.
yeah, it's a whole different crowd of people that go to like even South Korea. You know what I'm saying? People who go kick it in Seoul. You know what I mean? That's a different type of traveler from the Sosua traveler. You know what I'm saying? Like they're very
Yeah.
different. I don't know if you've ever been to Seoul. Seoul is popping. You know what I mean? Seoul, I lived in Seoul for a bit too. Seoul, Korea is popping. It's expensive, but it's popping. But it's a different type of, even the brothers you meet there, like I met a brother who was teaching English there, because that's a hustle a lot of people do. He was teaching English in Korea, but he was telling me he would go pop in to Stockholm, Sweden, and stuff like that. So these are different minded type dudes. The Sosua travelers usually Medellin, Sosua, Cartagena, yeah, maybe Rio, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like they all thinking the same. Like you meet very different minded type dudes in these
I hear,
places
yeah,
all
you're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the time.
Because I love the black expat communities in Sosua. You know what I'm saying? Not the weekend warriors so much, but yeah, I hear you don't see. You're right. It's like a different group because you don't get the same group that comes over here without black. You know, you don't get a whole lot though. You know what I'm saying? What's more? I had a question right here from pregame. He said, "Who's got the most baddies, Nairobi or Dar es Salaam?"
It
Well,
depends what you want. It depends what you want. You know what
it
I'm
depends.
saying?
Yeah, yeah, it definitely depends because you know, in general, in Dar es Salaam, it's going to be more thicker women in general. Just in general, you can find thick women in Nairobi, but in general, there's thicker women in Dar es Salaam. But Nairobi, you're gonna find that too. You can find a little bit of tall chicks. They're like the bad chicks in Nairobi, the tall chicks. Like the tall chicks, they call them cappuccino in Nairobi. The mixed chicks, there's a lot of them in Nairobi, but there's even more of them in Dar es Salaam. So it just depends the
It
energy
depends.
and when you get when you fit in. Because honestly, in most of these countries, you can find anything in most of these countries. It just depends what country that you vibe the most and where you get in, where you fit in the most. You know, like some people depends. Like some people come here and they love it because they vibe right and they meet the right people. They catch the vibe, they get into it right. They love it. You know, some people go to Nairobi, like you know, people get like Austin. He's a celebrity in Nairobi. They love him out there. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends where you get in when you fit in Africa in general. But it's everything everywhere. But I would say in general, they're more thicker here in Dar es Salaam
But
than
it's
Nairobi.
also what you looking for. Are you looking for girls to seriously date, or are you just looking for fun weekend? You know what I'm saying? Like because I would say here in Uganda, it's more girls looking for relationships. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak on all of Kenya. Mombasa was a little in the middle, but Nairobi is not really like a relationship place. You know what I mean? It's like a turn up party. Whoop, whoop. What somebody say?
Business opportunity. But I would say in Nairobi, you can find anything. I feel like in Nairobi compared to here in Dar es Salaam is just no. I don't see like there's no in between. It's just hardcore pros or super hardcore relationship. There's no
Yes.
in between. In
It's
Nairobi,
no,
I feel like
for sure.
it's a little bit of each. It's a little bit. It's like a little bit of all of it. It's like the in between girls too. Just want to have fun and kick it with you and go home and don't really want nothing from you. So in Nairobi, you can catch that crowd. I feel like this. I feel like in here, you don't really catch the in between crowd that much.
You won't. You won't. You won't. You're right. Because this is more of a conservative country. Nairobi is set up for like a certain type of tourism. You know what I'm saying? Similar, Sosua, whatever. Even the local Kenyan dudes, you know, like I was talking to them or whatever. You don't want a girl out of Nairobi. You want to go somewhere else or whatever. They come. They even come to Tanzania to find wives. The Kenyan dudes. You know what I'm saying? You'll never really see a Tanzanian dude married to a Kenyan girl, but you'll see a lot of Kenyan dudes married to Tanzanian girls, and that's because you even seen the dude Austin who gets the suit from whatever PSJ or whatever. He was talking about it on Razor Ray's live stream when I put him on there. Nairobi girls are very party girls. I'm not speaking for all of Kenya, but Nairobi girls are very party girls. Even if you switch to your Tinder, you get on Tinder, you get like 100 matches right away. You know what I'm saying? That's sex is liberal there. You know what I'm saying? It's just about the coin. That's it. It's not really building. Yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Even I mean, but yeah, like in Nairobi, I mean, you like when I went out, you can professional women will hit on you and want to talk to you just on like normal, like dating stuff too. So yeah, it's just whatever you want. It's completely different vibes. It just depends what your energy
It's more
is
of
and
a
what you like.
matriarch. It's more of a
Huh?
matriarch. It's more of a
All right.
matriarch. Yeah, in Nairobi is more of a matriarch. The women are more of control. They're more demanding. The women here are more passive and submissive. So if it depends, if you want girls with a little bit of spice, then I would say, because some dudes like that, so they have a little bit more spice. But here they'll more be like yes, like they'll bow before they give you stuff or whatever. If you want like that traditional type of woman, if you want a traditional woman, you know what I'm saying. If you actually want a traditional woman, I would say Tanzania. If you don't want the full tradition, you want, like he said, the in betweens. Perfect, Nairobi. Perfect. That's the
All right.
perfect
All
place.
right.
In my
All right.
opinion, from talking to locals and like moving around, comparing it. You know what I'm saying? Like even like the villages. The villages is a cool. You could go to a village and get a wife right away. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to a village
All
and get a
right.
wife right away.
All right. I got a question. So what do you think as far as like
Let me
the culture differences, like the Muslim aspect of it, is like
It's
difference. You think
more rooted here. Definitely,
it's more rooted
Islam is
here.
more
All right.
rooted here. Yeah, Islam is definitely more rooted here. 100%, 100%.
All right. All right.
You could,
I'm trying
but
to add
that's
more. I'm trying to add West Side TMZ right here, but I don't. I'm not. I can't. I'm trying to add him.
oh.
You want
Let me
you
see.
want?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Is
See if
it?
you can add him. You drop the link. See if you can add him.
Yeah. Let me see. I was thinking that might be it. How
Go
the
down
fuck
to
do you?
guess. Guess. See if you can add him.
It won't even let me. It won't even let
But
me.
yeah.
Oh, you drop.
But
Hey, you drop the link. Hey, you drop a link because it's not giving me a guess. So
all right. All right. All right.
you drop a link on yours.
All right.
But yeah, the Muslim aspect is definitely strong here. The Islam aspect is really really strong here.
And that's why I say it's more. It's the same thing, but at the same time, it's more low key and more subtle here. It's more like
Yeah,
laid back here. You won't see it like out in the open. You won't see it during the daytime, and you won't see it like that. But it's just as much here as Sosua is just as much here. You might not. It might not seem like it if you get here like instantly. If you get here like around 1 p.m. your first time here, you look around real quick. You might not like think it's here like that, but it's definitely here. It's definitely here.
yeah. I would say that's what most conservative societies though. It's just
Mhm.
even homosexualities. There's homos. Excuse me. There's I don't know how to really put it in another way. Alternative lifestyle people, right? But you're
Yeah.
not going to see two dudes holding hands walking down the street. It's in the private. You know what I'm saying? That's what conservative society is all about. It's like keeping stuff like that out of the public eye normally, so children don't see it to repeat those negative habits. But people forget that because our society, we throw people like Sexy Red out there in front of for little kids to watch. Like they try to hide stuff like that from the children in these conservative societies. That's why their kids are still kiddie. You know what I'm saying? They're not sexualized at all. Children here aren't sexualized at all. They don't know
Yeah.
nothing. Even like to the late teens, girls even in their 20s, 22, 23, they're just experiencing sex. You know what I'm saying? The girls from the good families, they're just experiencing sex. You know what I'm saying? In DR, Colombia, they're having sex from 14. The age of consent's 14. They have babies from those ages, but not in DR, but Colombia. Oh, no problem, man. We dropping some information. Um, this for the dudes coming traveling. Me, I'm more, I did the whole walk. You know what I'm saying? I did Sosua, Japan, North Korea, Thailand, Philippines. I did it. I tried. I tried. I moved around. You know what I'm saying? I got to see the world. So I'm like trying to pay attention to see how things move, how things work. Talking to the local dudes, you learn a lot, especially when you talk to the higher level dudes. Like in the gym, the dudes with the bread, you know what I mean? They'll tell you too, like they don't pay for sex. They'll have sex with girls for free, but that's not gonna happen with a foreigner like that because we don't speak the language, we don't know the culture. There is a line, you know what I'm saying? Like there is a line, but people don't talk about it because dudes aren't in with the foreigners at the higher level. We're talking American to American mainly, you know what I'm saying? Or dudes may deal with a lower level foreigner who don't got bread. When you start talking to these dudes with bread who are like on the same level as us or higher, and you get the real about the country, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. And I noticed too. I hear they're afraid of pictures. They don't like pictures. They don't like videos. It's I see why like when dudes shoot videos. Like you know how you go like to Kenya or even Colombia. You see pretty girls, Brazilian girls in the videos and
Right.
all that stuff. Here,
Right.
it's gonna be super hard because they hate cameras here. They hate that stuff, man. They don't.
Conservative. They don't want you. They don't want their family to be shamed because the last name means everything, and this is a patriarch. Your last name means everything. For example, my girl's last name. If just by her saying her last name, they know where she comes from, her tribe, and everything. You know what I'm saying? Your last name means everything here. So a picture of you leaks online doing some wild shit, or saying something wild, it leaks and it goes viral in a country like this, and let's say you're talking about homosexuality and shit like that, you know what I mean, like you're pro it or something like that, and you are a resident here, you know what I'm saying, they on your ass. You know what I'm saying, they're on your ass, you know what I mean, like it's not on the government level. What's the corruption level of dark? Very corrupt. But here's the cool thing about the corruption, everyone has access to the corruption, right? So let's say you getting pulled over by the cop, right? You don't got your passport, whatever, right? Instead of like making a big deal, you give him like $8, equivalent of $8, and he'll leave you alone. He'll tell you go if you're driving, or if you don't got your license, whatever, you give him like $12, $8, they'll let you go. Everyone has access to the corruption, but that's the same when Uganda, even Kenya, people have access to corruption. It just, what I mean, it's everyone. It's not just specific. In America, you got to be a part of an elite group. Because even if you got bread, what I mean, doesn't mean you have access to the corruption. You could be a multi-millionaire in America and still not have access to corruption. Go down.
Yeah. Yep. Hell
But
yeah.
I would say, so another difference, beach culture, right? Let's talk
Yeah.
about beach culture. Like
Yeah.
other
Break it down.
amazing things. So beach culture,
You want to break it down?
differences, you're going to see more conservatively dressed people on the beach. You're not gonna go on the beach and see like bikini and a fat booty hanging out and stuff like that. You're not gonna see. Have you been to the beach? You've been to the beach, right?
Yeah, but it's no. You don't really see. It's just a bunch of dudes walking beach bars. The club. I like the club. Babu, Babu. That's about it. But yeah,
Wabubi, yeah, Wabubi, yeah.
Wabu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the beach culture. So the beach culture is not like Rio de Janeiro. You go to Rio de Janeiro, everyone's in thongs, everyone's in speedos. It doesn't matter if you're 2 or you're fucking 90. It'd be a 90-year-old dude in a speedo, a 90-year-old chick in the speedo. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter. So it's more liberal. Things here are more conservative, so people are covering up. You know what I'm saying? It's like disrespectful. Like even at night, for example, at night, as a woman, you won't see a woman walking with like a short skirt on at night. You know what I'm saying? They have to have long dress or trousers, long pants. It's just a culture. That's how it is in these conservative societies. I believe the same thing. Wait, how much is $100 out here? $100 correlates, I think, to 2,399, 2,000. Is it or 2,400 now?
Yeah. 200K by 20K, and they money like 200,000. Are they
Yeah,
money?
200. Yeah, 2, 3. Oh yeah, it's about there like 2.4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
two
like
point
that.
four.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And $100 goes real far here too. Goes real far. You
oh yeah, it
can
goes
eat
real
all
far.
day, drink. It goes real far, man. Your money goes far there.
Do I recommend staying by the beach or inland? Depends for how long you're staying. If you're on vacation, like I live right by the beach, but I live away from the tourist area. You know what I'm saying? If you want to live right by the beach and like if you want to live by the beach like where he's at, they're gonna hit you. You know what I'm saying? And then it's also, do you want to go furnished or unfurnished? You know what I'm saying? Like you have various options. You know what I'm saying? It depends on your budget, what you're trying to spend. You know what I mean? Like you have various options here. There's so many places, but if you're trying to stay short term, then it's just better just to do booking.com. If you're only going to stay, if you're staying less than 2 or 3 months, then I would say Airbnb booking is your best bet. There's no point in going through the whole like contract thing because they're not going to give you a contract for 3 months. It's not like a super touristy, you know what I mean? Not like a Sosua where you could go get a month by month contract anywhere pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like it's designed for that. But
All right,
Airbnb,
that makes sense.
yeah,
That
they're
makes
not
sense.
gonna
That makes sense.
give you month by month. Only places that will do that are the hotel apartments. You know what I'm saying? That's like what's that? What's that? The Green or Oyster Bay. You know what I'm saying? That's also on Airbnb. The Green or Oyster Bay, Amberton Bayview, Azure Apartments. They'll give you month by month, but you're gonna be paying more than what you want to pay. So you're gonna be paying like 1,400, 1,500 a month. People ain't trying to pay that when they already paid all that money to come out to Africa. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so I got a question.
Okay.
How would somebody know the difference between a pro and conservative woman out here? How is like if he never been here before in his life, his first time here? How would they know the difference between a pro and a regular woman?
Just through simple conversation, like just sitting down, talking to them, you know what I'm saying, their demeanors, you know what I'm saying, like how respectful they are, what they're talking about. If they're mimicking like a Cardi B or something like that, then they're not. Then they're most likely going to be a pro. And a pro is going to ask you for money off rip. A pro's not gonna, you know what I mean? A pro's not gonna just come back and kick it with you and shit like that. She's gonna talk about money right away. And a lot of the regular girls are not going to come to your house right away. They're not going to
All
just
right.
they're not going to just come to your house. You know, like it doesn't work that way. They're gonna let's say they will come to your house eventually. It'll take a week or 2 weeks. They're scared. They're nervous. They don't have much sexual experience with men. A lot of these girls, you know. So coming to a man's house alone for someone who's never really done that before, you know, they may have had little flings while they were in school, but now they're actually out, you know, they don't know if you're crazy, you know what I'm saying? They're scared of their parents because if they get pregnant, you know, they don't want to do abortion. You got to do dowry, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And also like traditional girls, they just have a lot. Their manners is just, you could tell if a girl has both parents or not. You know what I'm saying? Like off rip, you know, her whole demeanor. If she got a city girl vibe, she had a single mother. That's just what it is in these places.
Yeah.
This is being real. You know what I'm saying? If she got a city girl vibe. She don't respect men. You know, like she just see you as like a bag. She's constantly drinking, shit like that. You know what I mean? Then yeah, then she's. You could tell who was raised well, who wasn't. You know what I'm saying? When she comes in, she sees you got dishes in your sink. She knocks them out. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell. Yeah, but it's just traits that they get from their mothers who's been married to the same man forever. And I'm pretty sure it's the same with the dudes, like talking to dudes with money and stuff like that. You know, they learn from their fathers, you know, how to move, how to be successful. My girl's brother, you know what I'm saying? He's a very honorable dude, you know what I mean? Like when you have good parents, that definitely plays a huge role. And that's like in every society too. You could just tell, you know what I'm saying? What a person values, their morals, their ethics, that has a lot to do with parenting. I gotta fix my fucking stick while
All
doing
right.
that.
Anybody want to join the panel? I think you dropped the link. You dropped the link already. If anybody else want to join, you know, and
I did drop the link, but I don't know like how I be like
I
how
think
would I get.
I think once you drop the link, I can see them over here, and yes, I can add them after
Okay,
after
okay,
after you drop the link, and they gotta like click on it. But
okay. Because I was wondering
but
that. I'm like, yeah, what was you saying? So
yeah. After the link, 'cause I don't know how to drop the link on my side, but once the link is in there, once they're in it, I can let them in. But yeah, I was wondering something else too.
To
So
drop the link, you just gotta copy from the URL bar
all
and
right,
hit enter in the comment thing,
all
and then
right, all
that'll
right, all right, all right, all right. So let's get to this right here.
fix this
All right.
shit.
So we talk about the beach, the women, the nightlife, the expats, daytime.
I would say okay. So then a negative and a difference I would say is the restaurant quality food isn't great here. You know what I'm saying? Like because they don't really care. They're not really familiar with Westerner food like that. So let's say you want a steak, you want your steak medium well. You know what I mean? They're gonna give it to you well done. Let's say you want a steak medium. They're
Yeah.
gonna give it to you well done. They're gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna give it to you how they think it should be. It's always gonna end up pretty much well done, even if
No
you go
matter
to like
what.
even if you go to Cape Town Fish Market. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you go to Cape Town Fish Market, it's just gonna end up well done. Let me see if this one looks better now. I try to fix it, but yeah, like culinary things, I would say is a big difference. DR, you could go to Fridays, shit like that. Yeah, I mean, you go to a lot of places in DR where the food is pretty good. They have Western standard food. This place doesn't have Western standard food, and I was gonna actually talk about that in the video.
All
They
right.
have their
So let's talk about looks. Let's talk about looks. Let's
okay,
talk about
okay,
looks. So
okay.
do
So
you
this
think looks compared to DR? You think is it like are they as thick as DR women? Are they light skin, dark skin, or what do you like? How the looks you think compare?
um
What's
that's
up? What's
hard.
up?
That's hard. Like compared to DR, see, I don't know. Like I don't know. I would say to me, I like they're natural. You know what I'm saying? They're mostly natural hair. Who's that? Travel with purity. Okay, that's cool. Cool name.
What's up?
That's a
What's up?
cool
How you
name.
doing?
Yeah. But I would say they're more natural. So I like the natural beauty. I don't like the whole makeup shit like that. You know what I mean? Like some dudes do. If you want more of a natural people, then I would say here. You know what I mean? Definitely. If you like the girls with makeup and shit like that, then I would say like DR. If you want fake bodies, DR. You know what I mean? There's like zero fake bodies here. You know what I'm saying? Everything's natural. The wagon behind them is legit. You know what I'm saying? It's not all steroid up. You know what I mean? But it's all comes down to personal preference. You know what I'm saying? Like I think with most American dudes who are going on vacation, they're gonna be happy with DR and Colombia or even Brazil because they're going for short time, short fun. Or even Nairobi. Nairobi is perfect for short time. If you want to, it's perfect. You go on Tinder. Within 5 minutes, you got 100 matches in
Drop the
Nairobi. What's
link. Yo,
better?
can you drop the link? I'm trying to drop the link. I can't do it. See if you can
You want
drop
me
the
to drop it
link.
again? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
gonna drop
drop
it
it
again.
again.
Oh, let me
He'll
drop.
drop
Let
the
me
link
drop it.
again.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it again. I'm gonna drop it
He'll
again.
drop the link again. I think he already dropped it earlier.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it again. Hold on, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna drop it right under comments.
But you can get whatever you want out here, bro. Honestly, like people think I know a lot of dudes before they come look the links right there.
You say you know a lot of dudes before they come. What?
I say a lot of dudes before they come out here they think it's no red bones or no they thick or only there's certain types. They don't think it's like all type of women out here. You get whatever you want out here, honestly. Like it's whatever you want.
Well, it's because this is uncharted territory. Like I'm saying, like Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, places like that, uncharted territory. Dudes only know really like where everybody else is going. You know what I'm saying? In this community, from what I've been watching, they only know where everybody else is going. Me, I've always just found my own places. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I
Yeah.
ended up
Yeah,
here.
yo. Yeah, yeah. What's up, player? What's up? What's up, player? We out here. We out here. There's no
Yeah,
excuse.
dang man. Oh, what up? No excuse. Man, I gotta fix my fucking. I haven't went live in a minute, man. I haven't went live in a
And
minute.
we had a run. We had a run like a month and a half. You honestly, you got me good at it, bro. Like going live with you had me prepared to like when I got like you know what I'm saying when I went hard with no excuse. We had a great live, bro. We that shit went off. That was a real good show. But yeah,
Yeah, just
man.
practice, man. Oh, there
Yeah,
we go.
practice.
Just
Yeah,
practice, practice.
but yeah, man. But out here, man, you really. I feel like out here, I think dudes don't realize like the quality they think is one thing, but it's not, and they don't realize like Tanzania is really like it's what's up, man. It's you get whatever you want out here, and it's a cool weekend place. It's a good place to have like if you want to come for a weekend and enjoy yourself and have fun and all that. But then for the guys that want something serious like you, they can find that here too. But I'm like, it's not really in between, but you can find both here. So to me personally, it might be a little bit better than Sosua. It's not gonna be the same craziness, people acting crazy during the daytime. But besides that, you can get whatever you want if you got a little patience. What you
Well,
think?
if you're talking about when you're talking about better than Sosua, you're talking purely on a manga level. You're not talking like culturally or anything like that, right?
What's up, fellas? What
Yeah.
y'all doing?
What's
I'm out
going on?
here
What's
at work.
going on? Oh, I
What's
see
up?
you. I
What's
see you.
up, man? Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
you
at
on the
work
gym?
right now, man. Yeah, man. I'm on my old sailor,
That's a
real
beautiful
sailor.
view, brother. That's a beautiful
Oh, it said
view.
me too. I'm on vacation. I'm gonna be back in probably
Yeah,
like 2 weeks.
enjoying the cigar. Hey, this is my work life, man. Hey, I appreciate this information too, fellas, man. I need this. Like, it's a dream, to go to Africa. I've been to Africa like on work, but I ain't never been on vacation and just, had fun or whatever.
Yeah,
Where in
yeah.
Africa? Where in Africa?
When I put in the Durban, however you say that, like that was nice. That's the first time I ever seen like you said, a natural body, man. They don't need no work. They good.
Hey,
They
Durban.
Yeah,
good. They
Hey,
got it.
hey,
Africa.
hey. You know that Durban. Durban's something serious, bro. Durban's something
Yeah,
serious.
they
It's in the
they good out
description. It's
there.
in the description.
Yeah.
Huh?
Say
But
again.
I said, what's up down there? I'll tell him that he asked me where the link is. I'll tell him the links in the
Oh yeah. It's in
description.
go to Traveling Tony page and get on his live and you will see it. That's how I got on. I logged in his page.
Oh, got you. It's not on my page.
Yeah,
All right, I got
yeah,
you.
yeah,
that's what I was saying. Yeah, yeah. You gotta
yeah. It's
go.
on Traveling. Go to Traveling Tony page and it's on whatever.
It's on his page.
So
All right, yeah. Go to
where y'all at right
But
now? Where y'all at?
Tanzania.
me in Tanzania.
Okay,
We both in
okay.
Tanzania right now.
Hey, okay. So if I come out there, do I need to go to the little island to the east of Tanzania, or do I need to just be in Dar es Salaam right now? What I need to do?
Dar es
I go
Salaam is the best. Dar es Salaam is the
Dar es
best,
Salaam the best.
honestly.
Okay, bet.
Dark's not where
It's
you want to
hands,
be at, bro.
yeah, it's
Like
hands
really,
down. Yeah.
where Elements, Samaki, all that area where all the clubs at. On the weekend,
Yeah.
that's where you want to be at.
Okay, I got one more question. I'm from Atlanta. Do they got strip clubs?
No, no.
Nah,
They don't.
no strip club.
Okay. But we
See,
still
strip
just
clubs,
going there just
you
kicking.
gotta do like Kenya, or you gotta do
Yeah.
like South Africa or Kenya for strip clubs.
Okay.
You gotta be
Okay.
in a more liberal place for strip clubs. That's definitely gonna be more of a
But
liberal.
but the women,
Right.
but the women out there still friendly though, right? Like
Yeah, they're very
in
friendly.
like a
Very
regular like.
friendly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
very friendly.
Yeah, that's
Very
all that
friendly.
matter. That's all that
Yeah,
matter.
very approachable, very friendly, very friendly. Uh, so okay, now which is better for women? What are you talking about? Are you talking as far as attitudes? Are you talking like what specific do you want to know about women? Like, because dudes get to talking just about looks and that's it. You know what I'm saying? If you're talking about combination looks, attitude, behavior, you know what I'm saying, then Tanzania wins hands down. Yeah, really. Like, if you,
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I would say like if you comparing, hey, what's up? How you going on, player? What's up, player? If you
What it
comparing like
do, man?
chilling, we outside.
What's up, man?
what's up, brother?
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm talking about from a holistic perspective, not just who looks better. I'm trying to ultimately. I'm not there to just bull crap around. I got kids here that I got to take care of. So hey, I got to start the businesses, make the money, and you know, find a wife, potential wife.
In Tanzania, 100%, because South Africa, they're going to be more American. They're going to be more
hey,
Americanized, 100%.
hey.
100%.
I mean, I feel like it depends what you're looking for because I mean, I know my brother Tony here. We wouldn't really feel in South Africa, but it took me a while. But I caught the vibe, and you can find what you want. But I feel like if you want a straight conservative wife, Tanzania,
That's what he's
straight,
talking about. Yeah,
a,
yeah,
a straight, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, straight
Yeah,
conservative.
he wants a
But
wife. Yeah.
yeah,
Your
but
wife.
in South
I,
Africa, it may take a little harder, but you can find a decent one in South Africa too. Now it may be a little bit harder to find in here, but you can still find it in South Africa though.
Put it this way: in South Africa, they got posters of Oprah, bro. They got feminism. You know what I mean? This place, feminism doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? There's no women's marches, none of that bullshit. South Africa
Yeah,
got all
they had that in South
that.
Africa, but one thing I can say about South Africa, the women, even though it's modern, developed, and they're still used to men being in control and like dominant. So if you're taking care of the household, she's still listening to you. So it just depends, you know what I'm saying? It just depends what you want.
I I feel like Tanzania mixed everything together because it's some girls' bodies in Tanzania that's it's crazy. Like they giving South Africa a run for their money too, far as the overall shape, but the attitude is way better. You know, so I'd rather deal with them because I've been texting those South African chicks and man,
They're American.
I thought Western women go through some stuff. Man, some Tanzania, not some SA chicks, man. They tell you some crazy stuff, man.
Bro, I have SA female rappers on my WhatsApp. You know what I'm saying? Like rapping hard shit. You know what I'm saying? You won't see that out here. You know what I mean? Like I have shorties actually rap name and everything. I could share it. Like she trash, but like she's imitating the same shit as like Cardi B and all those other chicks. Yeah, man. Like,
I got a South African rapper too. I got a South African rapper too, but she be on the she took that more revolutionary Black Panther type movement to SA. Her
okay,
dad was a
let me get to this no excuse. I talk to TZ chicks with attitudes, bro. The chicks. Okay, those dating apps, you gotta remember. Think about how many niggas get on these dating apps talking to these girls from other countries. That is the worst thing to do. To get on these dating apps and talk to, especially if you're not in the country, it's a waste of time. I never understood the point of that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna talk to a girl, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm coming in 9 months. Okay, they get annoyed, they're numb to it. Oh, I'm coming in 9 months and I never come. You know what I'm saying? You never come, and they waited. You know what I'm saying? What's the point of them talking to you if you're not here? Yeah, there's no point. There's men here. They're not, and that's what every country, every real country, like even Uganda. Uganda, they're not trying to talk to you if you're not here. You know what I'm saying? They send me money. Yeah, I mean, it's a waste of time. They get nothing out of it.
You can't compare Darcelon to Cartagena Clock Tower. All right, shit. Man,
Okay,
you can't compare the Cartagena because Cartagena, bro, at nighttime. Don't get me wrong. This is a tourist city too, but it's a more laid back tourist city. The nightlife is more laid back too. So I say it would be a more laid back version of Cartagena because Cartagena is way more tourists everywhere during daytime. And nighttime clock tower is way more girls. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same thing here, a little more laid back though. That's how. But this is nice. But
Oh shit.
if you go to Zanzibar, Zanzibar looks just like Wall City in Cartagena. You know what I'm saying? So they look almost the same, you know. But I would say Cartagena is just more like it's more like wild, lot more wild than here. But it's the same thing
Man,
though.
man, so Gooch,
What's up?
why South America just got our people in a chokehold, man? Like, what's so what's so special about South? Only place I want to go to in South America is Guyana. That's the only place I want to go.
Oh
But
really?
that's the only place. I rock with those people, man. I just rock with those people, man. Just
Guyanese
them.
women are really masculine though. If you want to date one, they're very masculine. Guyanese.
What y'all y'all just got that revolutionary. Well, are you from Guyana or something like that?
My mother is.
They just got that revolutionary spirit, bro. It's just that I don't care about the dating part. I just want to go
Okay.
to just enjoy the place, you know.
Yeah. It's cool. It'll be cool. I
Wait,
mean, I don't really like places from like places that were like colonized and settled. I don't really like. I realize. Like I really like none of the Atlantic slave trade places. I like places that really main. The only thing I would say that the colonizers did here that stuck in Africa overall is implemented their religion. You know what I mean? The white Jesus, obviously, right?
Mhm.
But
yeah.
besides
Yeah.
that, they didn't really like their statues and shit. I got a video coming out about it later. Like the statues from the colonizers, they kicked them all out. You know what I'm saying? They didn't really lay roots and nothing like that. Like they kicked over their statue, threw it in the lake, all that shit. So, but
Yeah.
any questions? Wait, any other questions?
But why is South America so? Why they got our people in a chokehold, man? What's up? What's really down there?
It's so close. It's so close, and it's a better option than America. You know what I'm saying? Like in America, I mean, for a lot of guys, and I'm not shitting on it. I'm not shitting on America. I'm just saying from what I see, what brothers talk about. I'm seeing brothers. I haven't lived in America in years. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about brother struggles. I see dudes talk about it. It's sad. It's depressing. Seeing dudes talk about it. So I guess
Yeah,
like if you got to, huh?
yeah, but I'm
Go
gonna be
ahead.
real with you. Like places like Colombia, they bad, bro. They bad, bro. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. They bad, and they look pretty, and they got the fake ass and fake tits. They bad. In DR, they have fun. They act crazy fun. It's like that Latin nigga, that mulatto. If you don't use the light skinned girls, you go to DR, you gonna fall in love. But they fun, but they're not serious. They have a lot of fun. Colombia, it might be easier to get a girlfriend in Colombia than DR because they look, you can find a serious girl in Colombia, but they look that mulatto. They look like Kim Kardashian. So
How
some
many
dudes you
dudes
never had. If
actually?
you, huh?
How many dudes actually have girlfriends from Colombia though? Like that are
I know
actually
a few dudes. Though, don't get me wrong. In DR, it's pretty low. In DR, it's pretty low. But in Cartagena, not Cartagena, but in Colombia, dudes do get girlfriends in Colombia, bro. Dudes do get girlfriends in Colombia.
but I'm talking about from good families or they're just from fucked up families. We a lot of dudes get
Oh,
girls from the bottom of the barrel in Colombia. But they're not getting girls from decent families, you know, just
oh
bottom of
yeah.
the
I'm
barrel.
not sure. I'm not sure. I'm
Yeah,
not sure. I'm not sure.
bottom.
But I see a better rate of like really having a girlfriend in Colombia compared to DR. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but even in general, I think Africa is the best place if you really want to look. I feel like Africa is the best all around place where you could pretty much have fun if you want, invest if you want, get a girlfriend if you want. It's all around. Everything that you want is here, you know. And this is a
Oh
question.
wait,
South Africa might be the best looking black woman on the planet, and I agree with you. Natural
I don't
black
know.
women.
I don't know. I don't
wait,
know.
we got
I
we
don't
got a
know.
question. We got a question for somebody else. Too. They said so pipeline doesn't work. Pipeline is a waste of time. Pipeline does not work. It's a waste of time. It's a
Really,
waste of time.
explain.
Okay. Okay, every country, and I talked to this about Travelversity too. We talk about this shit. It's a waste of time. You could
Really,
just go to the country and meet chicks as soon as you land. Why pipeline? Why talk to them months before about coming to meet them and shit like that, and to most likely not even meet the girl. How many times have you pipeline? Huh?
I understand that. But if you're going for a long trip, you can win in the long run. But I think pipeline is good if you have a short trip or you want to make sure you're straight as soon as you land. You want to make sure. See, like when I pipeline, like I got a girlfriend now, but when I used to pipeline, I just want to make sure when I land, I got some picks on deck. Now I don't have to find nothing. I don't have to explore. I'm gonna figure nothing. I got 2-3 days. I do long trips. I got 2-3 days just to relax. You know, I figure nothing out, and then I can explore. Because in general, I know even in Africa, I feel like you're gonna meet the better chicks out and about, the prettiest chicks in the
Yeah,
club,
right,
the decent
right,
chicks everywhere else in general. But
right.
especially, I realize people come in Africa, they come for like, let's say 5 days. If you don't
See,
pipeline, you might have a dry 2 days. You know what I'm saying? You don't pipeline, you know what I'm saying? So I would ask them how long you staying here first before you say don't pipeline. 'Cause you might tell somebody
see,
that and they have a short trip and they might lose them 3 days and never come to Africa again.
I guess for me too, like I'm like Christopher Columbus. I'm hitting pavement. You see how I move. You know what I'm saying? Like you see how I move in the club, I'm moving. You know what I mean? So I hit the ground running even during the day. You don't have to pipeline, but if you're not like somebody that's gonna be out moving, if you don't like cold approaching, then go ahead pipeline. But I cold approach. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. You get more of a feel for the girl cold approaching anyway. You're talking to a girl on the internet, you can't really feel her energy, her vibe. It's
Oh,
a
he
waste
said
of
you
time
talked
to
to
me.
guys.
To me
He's
personally, you know.
I,
But
I feel
yeah,
like you don't want to cold. See, I didn't cold approach, not cold approach. I didn't pipeline in Tanzania. Pipeline in Tanzania, it really don't work. It only worked on one of them because she already had experiences with American men. But
see, and that's what
in
you're gonna come across. That's what you're gonna come across. You're gonna come across a
and,
lot of girls who have experience with Western men, simps who are sending them money just by talking to them. A lot of, and that's why I hate that shit. You get a lot of dudes who just start sending these. I know girls that get money sent to them by American dudes. I don't put people on blast because why? You know what do I get from making fun of somebody else? But that's why I say the shit is dumb. A lot of dudes be sending bread, and it fucks the girls' heads up. Yeah, I mean, so
but
a lot of dudes be sending money more than you think. A lot of dudes be sending money. So pipelining is a waste of time because dudes are just fucking these girls up. Once a girl's used to American, it's over. Her standard is
uh,
way up. Her standard is way up. It's way up. Especially if dudes send her $200-300 random, her standard is way up. She's no longer thinking like a regular local girl. She's thinking like, oh, I deserve this much. You know what I mean? American guys are doing this. Especially like, and this is what I hate too. When it's like, especially in places like Nairobi, when girls say they only deal with foreigners. So if the local, this is another thing you guys want to know. If the local dudes won't deal with the chick, she's absolutely garbage. If the local dudes are not interested in her, she's a garbage chick. That's just realistically what it is. Why are the local men not interested at all? Why does she only go after foreigners?
That's
It's
probably
a
what I'm noticing you talking about. You said I used to talk to TZ chicks with attitudes, bro, and some of them on dating apps remind me of Matrix chicks. If she's from TZ, if she's from Tanzania and she reminds you of American chick, just like how you said, she met a lot of American dudes before, and they sending money.
They spending money. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of guys, even in the space, realistically, they're simps. They're not like on some patriarchal type stuff. They're simping. So like American guys, we have a lot of simps. A lot of simps. I see it. Like I used to be with like chicks and I'll see like dudes hitting them up and I miss you, stuff like that. Never even been to the country. Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what I'm saying? You ain't even been here. You miss this girl and you love her and you sending her money and she with another dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
That's crazy.
Like,
That's crazy.
think, think.
Right here, he said, "What country in Africa would you recommend besides Tanzania solo travel?" Me personally, I would say
Kenya.
Nairobi and somewhere in South Africa, maybe like Cape Town. I've been to Cape Town, but Durban. I love Durban. Nairobi. That's me. What I recommend.
I recommend Nairobi to have a guaranteed good time, Nairobi, you'll have a guaranteed good time, and you don't have to worry about getting killed at all.
Oh
So
yeah, South Africa's dangerous. You gotta keep your head in
yeah,
swivel.
you don't.
South Africa shit
People
is real,
forget
bro.
that. Yeah. My number one is safety. My number one is safety. When I'm talking about places, number one is safety. So I'm not going to a place where I got a chance of getting killed. Why do I want to
I,
lose my life? You know what I'm saying? Like just like Colombia. Oh, they're so beautiful. So you're gonna die for a whore. That sounds smart. You're gonna risk your life for a whore. Okay. Yeah, your life not worth shit then. You know, like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
that's another thing I don't like about South Africa. Too dangerous, man. Um, just too dangerous.
hey, but I know my partner Tony. He don't like South Africa like that. But I went down there when I first went there. I was kind of like hesitant and stuff. And but to be honest, it took a few weeks to grow on me, and I built like a lot of strong relationships and friendships down there. Seriously though, so I would just tell everybody this: if you're going to just take your time and move smart, don't wear jewelry unless you're in a club. Make sure you stay in the right areas, and it's all right. It took a few weeks to grow on me, but I have like real relationships down there now.
Kenya
So
doesn't
I
require that.
yeah, yeah. So I kind of understand like both sides, but just be like Johannesburg. Do not stay in CBD, and if you do, just stay in Mabune. And if you leave Mabune, you should be going to Rosebank or Santon. Don't be walking around nowhere. Just go to clubs and just if you're in Mabune, stay in Mabune. If you leave Mabune, go straight to Rosebank or Santon. That's it. Do not be walking around CBD. You gonna get robbed in Johannesburg if you walk around CBD. You know what I'm saying? But once you know the rules of engagements, it's all cool. Like Durban, that's the Zululand. They cool. You be cool. But yeah,
See,
it's still
see,
dangerous. So they will kill you down there.
yeah. Here's my logic. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gotta, if I gotta like cross the street and every left step jump, you know what I mean, or hop on some dumbass, like I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you don't have to worry about that at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not. I'm
yeah,
not with none of like. There's no
yeah,
rules of engagement for Kenya. There's no rules of engagement for here. You could just come. You could chill. You don't gotta worry about nobody bodying you. You can walk around with jewelry. Nobody. You know what I mean? I walk around, and out there, if you walk around with an iPhone 14, right? Even if 15, whatever. You know what I'm saying? At nighttime, you taking a chance. Here, it don't matter. Kenya, it don't really matter. You can walk around with whatever. You can have jewelry on in Kenya. You know what I'm saying? Like people ain't gonna come run down on you with the switch or nothing like that. Like you cool. It doesn't. South Africa has a lot of, and this is why I think settlement and when Anglo Saxons get involved, it has a lot of elements of America. Right or wrong, in your opinion, Gooch, does it have a lot of elements of America?
Yes, but it's still
Okay.
I still love it. I still love it,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I
yeah,
still
yeah,
love
yeah,
it, bro.
yeah. You still like it.
go,
So like,
you just a daredevil, dog. Like, mm-mm,
right.
Oh no, no, no,
no,
no, no, no, no! Don't get it twisted, bro. I just do long trips. I do long trips, and I come heavily prepared. When I went to South Africa, I was nervous my first 2, 3 weeks, and I moved really, really slow. But I had a super long trip. I was there for almost like 2.5 months. You know what I'm saying? I did 2 weeks in Johannesburg, a month in Durban, and a month in Johannesburg. So I was moving real slow. So it grew on me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not really a dead devil. I'm paranoid. But I see dudes looking at me wrong. I'm the same way. But I just was down there for so long. I had time to learn everything and figure everything out.
I
yeah,
didn't. In Johannesburg, I didn't see any Americans really. Like compared to here, you see a lot of Westerners here. You know, you see a lot of different groups of people from all over the world coming here. Even Brazilians, you see Brazilians come here a lot too. You'll hear the Portuguese. You know, the sound that shit sounds fucked up, but you know what I mean. You see a lot of different groups of people. You see Chinese. You don't see Chinese people in South Africa. Chinese people go where it's safe. Yeah, I mean, I peeped that. Chinese people go where it's safe. You see Chinese people in Uganda. Chinese people go where it's safe because Chinese people are fucking smart. They're not going where it's up. You know what I'm saying? I see a Chinese dude in the village. Chinese dudes in the villages. You know what I'm saying? Like villages of Tanzania. You know what I'm saying? I was really thinking. I was like, yo, Chinese dudes are really like deep. You know what I mean? Out there. You know what I'm saying? And like I was like, yo, Chinese dudes are out here, but it's safe as fuck. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know Swahili. I got a video coming out about that too. They don't even know Swahili, and they're out there in the villages, bro.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
If you want you a good South African girl, go to the villages. Don't go to the city.
Hey,
See, I
no
don't know
excuse,
how
man.
safe the villages are.
No excuse, man. I need some backup, bro. They talking about South Africa bad, man. What's up? Need some backup, bro. Where you
I
at?
know. But it's, but but at the same time, I'm looking at it from a nomadic perspective, though. You know what I'm saying? So no, like the nomad qualifications are different from vacation qualifications. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
So
but
it's totally different.
I'm be real with you.
Mhm.
If I was only there for a week, I wouldn't probably have the same like how I feel about it now. If I was only there for 2 weeks, I wouldn't feel. It took me probably 3 weeks, bro. It took me. I'm be with you. When I first went to Durban, because like this question, he said pipelining don't work. For me, pipelining works for me. But in Durban, pipelining didn't work for me at all. So I was like, shit. And I had a huge crib in Durban, bro. I had a big crib in Durban. And pipeline wasn't working. So I was like, man, fuck this shit, man. But once I realized that they let all the pretty girls in the club for free, they get them cheap wine, and they be waiting for you to talk to them. They look like they're not available, but they are available. Once I figured that shit out, it was over, bro. I went back to Johannesburg, it was over.
Yo, when I was
So
in
yeah,
Joburg, I was talking
and
to the Zulu dude.
yeah,
And I was telling them I was going to TZ. It's better than Johannesburg. They were like, hell yeah, get the fuck up out of here, bro. They were like, it's gonna be you're gonna have a way better experience. So I would say this too. Ask if you know any African dudes. Ask African dudes what countries in Africa. Don't say specific. Ask like what countries in Africa are safe and which ones aren't. Which ones are cool. You know what I'm saying? If you want, you could ask specifically like, is this country safe? You know what? Because I'll tell you like in the countries I've been, Uganda, all those places, they all speak about South Africa as a dangerous place from Africans. You know, like
Man, but
have you ever asked Africans about it? Like,
Nigerians go to South Africa heavy though.
no, but I'm talking about Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania. You know what I'm saying? That like the people are afraid to go there. Nigerians go there heavy, yes, but Nigerians are also feared by a lot of people. Nigerians are also seen to be aggressive and shit like that. People here are afraid of Nigerians. You know what I'm saying? They think I'm Nigerian off rip. You know what I'm saying? So they think I'm Nigerian off
Yeah,
rip everywhere.
no,
Everywhere.
no,
You can talk
Nigerians be
African.
getting
They don't think
Nigerians
I'm
be getting clapped in South Africa all the time.
and they
Mm.
be killing them too. They got a war out there. That's what I'm saying. They got a war out there. They got that Yo, Johannesburg has a taxi mafia, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got a taxi and Gooch seen it. They got a taxi mafia outside the club. You can't get an Uber. You're not allowed to get an Uber outside the club. They're not having it. You know, so they're not playing with you. They're not playing with you at all. You will catch smoke trying to get an Uber in front of the club if they have the taxi mafia out there. But like I said though, nomads versus vacationers are totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of huh?
I kind of feel like if I went to South Africa and didn't go to Durban, I would have felt I wouldn't have liked South Africa. I would have been like, man, this shit just, you know what I mean? So it took me to go to a third city because Durban was my last stop. It took me to go to a third city to have a totally different perspective on South Africa. And I will say there's a guy out there in Durban right now. He's like doing an expat thing. So a lot of guys once they went to Durban, they was like, okay, I can see why. You know what I mean? Why South Africa is appreciated. But I will say like talking to South African chicks and even Kenyan chicks, it do feel a lot better talking to them because their English is so much
Yes,
similar to
yeah,
ours.
I agree with that.
They don't have the thick accents, and so and then they are a little more bubbly in their personality. Um, they show, you know, what I mean, from South Africa, the ones that like you, they really show interest. And I think they got some. I think there's a lot of trustworthy chicks in South Africa. I mean, I think the ones that's not worth dating, I think it's pretty clear. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but the ones that's worth dating, I think is pretty clear too. And then they have the family. Then you have the support system. Like, if you want to get married, and you still have to go through their uncle's brother's father. So you still kind of got, even though South Africa is more westernized, you still got that um tribal backing that benefits a
But
lot of men.
it's nothing compared to like Uganda or Tanzania as far as like actual Africanism, because they were not only colonized, they were settled. That's why they have homosexual laws and all those other things too, because they weren't just colonized, they were settled. They have indigenous white people in South Africa. They just got rid of segregation in 1998. Just got rid of
Yeah, but
segregation in
but you got to
1998.
understand though, they separate the rural, or they call the king's land from um from civil stuff. Like even the land that the Zulus or Xhosas occupy, they have their tribal land that's governed by them. That can only
No,
be.
but they westernized though, bro. They
But that's what I'm saying.
westernized.
This is the
They
point I'm
still
making.
got kings and chiefs. You know.
But
Hey, Durban is serious,
they're
bro.
very
No,
westernized.
bro. I got a chicken Durban, bro. I got a chicken Durban, bro. I'm telling you, they still send the virgins to the village. They still send the virgins into the village, and if you're not a virgin, you can't go to the village for like a party do once a year. So it's a strong mix, bro, in Durban, bro. I'm telling you, it is a strong mix, bro. It
And
is. Don't get me wrong. They got
Here's
snake
another
wings.
example too. Here's another example too. You talk about one city, right? A small city, right? So
no,
you
big
could go
city,
to
big city.
it's a small city because they don't have it. How many? They don't have at least 5 million people there, do they?
They got over two. They got over 2.5 million.
That's a small city. So we're talking. I'm talking about top 100 population cities, right? This place has like 9 million. Nairobi, Kenya has like 8-9 million as well. Mombasa has like 8-9 million. You go there, they're popping. You go to Mombasa, you go to Nairobi, they're both popping, they're both cool. You could probably even go to Kisumu, and they're both cool. So if you could go to the major cities of a place, and it's a major city is a reflection of the country. So if the major city is trash, the country's trash. You know what I'm saying? If the major city
No,
with the
bro,
highest
No,
population,
You,
and
bro,
you,
bro,
listen,
hold
bro.
on,
I'm
hold
just
on,
saying,
hold
I
on,
haven't
hold
been in America in 2 years. I've been in America too. I've lived overseas for a total of like 9 years in hella countries, bro.
Let me,
And
let, me- let me
this is
throw this
as a
stat out there,
nomad.
because let me throw this
This is
stat out
from
there. That's like saying Colombia is trash because Bogota is trash, and Bogota is the largest city in Colombia.
Colombia is trash, dog.
Colombia's trash. Colombia's trash. Colombia
Nah,
is trash.
nah, nah. You
No,
can't
but
say that.
I'm saying
Col-
based on your
Colombia
logic,
is
though,
trash. You have to watch out at every turn in Colombia.
we talk
Come on.
we
Okay. Let's look at Brazil, right? So Rio de Janeiro's fire, Sao Paulo's cool, right? Now, do you would people don't have to go to Belo Horizonte or not? Those are the two biggest cities. That's where the biggest cities are where things usually are popping. Tokyo, Seoul. People aren't going to the little secondary cities, right or wrong. When
no,
we talk about these,
Because in Colombia, people are going to Medellin, Cartagena, Cali,
that's one
Bogota.
small that's
No,
one small group of people. I'm talking about on a global level, as far as global travelers are going to countries. People are going to Tokyo in Japan.
You
People are
moving the
going
needle, bro, because Colombia
no,
is one
no,
of the
no.
most visited countries in Latin America.
now it is, but it's still not more toward than Rio de Janeiro or at all. It's not even close. So
I gotta agree with you, Tony, because
That's what I'm saying.
South
I
Africa
live
is.
in these places. I don't just go for like 2 weeks. I live in these places too, like him. You know what I'm saying? I live in these
You,
places.
I mean, you've been to but Cartagena is a tourist destination.
I've been
That's
to
a real.
Cartagena sucks. Cartagena,
Honestly, I seen more. And everywhere I really hung at, area like place I party at so far, Cartagena probably had the most like straight tourists during the daytime. I met a group of black dudes during daytime in Cartagena that didn't even know it was girls at nighttime, and it was like serious. They were like group of black dudes. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, girl, like clock tower. Like I don't even know. Like what? You don't know what clock tower is? I met a group of like they were just on regular vacation on some straight tourists. Like it's like Cartagena, like during the daytime is straight tourists. And maybe like probably like around like 7 o'clock, the tourists vanish, and then probably like 10 p.m. you start seeing the girls. So people who did the tourist shit all day don't even see that shit. So Cartagena is I don't know what the rest of Colombia, but Cartagena is a tourist is a real. I'm talking about a real tourist destination. I'm talking about like everybody everywhere walking in different directions. It's a real tourist destination.
You're gonna start. What time is it? Give it like 20 more minutes. But yeah, that's a real tourist destination, definitely. But like as far as like around the world, all the major cities I've been to, you know what I'm saying? The in countries, the major city is usually popping. Nobody says when they go into Korea they want to go to Songtan or whatever. You know what I mean? Everybody go
Yeah.
to Korea want to go to Seoul. Everybody go to Japan want to go to Tokyo. You know what I'm saying? Like
But it
even
is.
Thailand, everybody want to go to Bangkok. You know
But
what I'm saying?
it,
Everybody
but,
want to
it,
go to
but I'm not a fan of Johannesburg, but there's a lot of people that love Johannesburg.
Yeah, and me too. Johannesburg is my honestly say this too. Johannesburg is my favorite city in South Africa either. Honestly,
Do
so
you know
I
people that
kind
got
of
married out of there? Do you know people like that are married out of there and relation that are living there as nomads? Like married, living there as nomad.
no. I know
Nomads.
locals. I know locals. Durban. I can live in Durban. I can live in Durban, bro. Durban. Honestly, that's why I'm glad I hit two different cities because honestly, if I went just to Johannesburg, I probably would be like just like you about South
Every,
Africa. Honestly,
because
honestly, I'm being dead honest. Like
no, because
Durban is like it's totally different. And then I heard Cape Town is better than Durban. Some people say, you know what I'm saying? So and like their beach cities is like Durban was like Miami, bro. That shit was like nice. I'm talking like that shit was like a big boardwalk. Like you can walk the Golden Mile, and then like the actual place you hang at is not even like Durban. It's I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like Durban here, but to the north is where the nice area is. It's which Tonga. I don't know. You gotta pronounce it, Rob. I don't know how to pronounce it. That's to the
Umshanga.
north. Yeah, right there. That's where like the nice areas where everybody hangs at. So Durban really ain't the nice area. It's to the north. It's like it looked like fucking South Beach, bro. It looked like South Beach, bro. It looked like South Beach. And then when they're cool, it's so like classy and stuff. So once you find your lane, it's different, bro. It's different, bro. So I mean that's what I'm saying. Like I
I
know
can
it
agree with
everything,
that. Everybody's
everything.
different too, though. Everybody is
Yeah,
different.
yeah. But you just went to Johannesburg too. And if I just went to Johannesburg and only stayed in the CBD area, I would be talking just like you.
See, see, but see,
I'll be. So that's why I kind of understand where you're coming from. Because if I just
yeah.
stayed in CBD and only went to Johannesburg, I would sound exactly like you, bro.
And this is just another observation of it. Out of the countries I've been in the last 22 months, been living here in Africa, right? I've
Yeah.
noticed that in East Africa, particularly, I've noticed the most foreigners married to local chicks. When I was in South Africa, I didn't see any real foreigners married to local chicks like that. Here, Uganda, you'll see dudes married to local chicks. Kenya, you'll see a lot of dudes married to local chicks. Here, you see it every day. You see a foreigner with a
You,
local
you
chick.
you know why though, right?
Why?
Well, one reason. Well, South Africa is because most of these, I would say, Europeans guys that's able to kind of relocate. They're not the richest type. They're not the richest type of dudes. You know what I mean? So those East African countries are a little bit more cheaper to manage. You know what I mean? You kind of gotta have money to relocate in South Africa.
Yeah,
You
South
know what I
Africa's
mean?
expensive. So if you're gonna look at it on a cost analysis, why you're gonna go to, it's like going from America to America. So if you're gonna pay, the purpose of being a nomad is to reduce expenditures, right? That's why you're trying to get a lower cost of living. That's what being a nomad is about. You going to try.
Unless you're interested in like real estate. There, because
Okay, unless you're interested in real estate. If you're interested in real estate, different. But most nomads, if you look at nomad capitalists or all the smart people, right? All the real nomads, they're looking for places that have the best cost of living, the most bang for your buck, safety as well. There's a lot of different things, but guys don't know this unless if they're nomads. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of different factors that come into play when you're living. A lot of people haven't even moved out of their own state. You know what I'm saying? So when you're talking about living in different countries, it's a lot of factors you don't think about until you do it. You know what I mean? And that's
but
just from my experience.
also though, you got. I mean, I don't know how it is in TZ, but like a lot, I would say most of the most, obviously South African women, they have their respective tribes, and a lot of women, their family has land. So if you marry one of them, they will give you some land to build on. You know, you won't get that in the West, in Westernized society. So I think that we can split hairs on different countries, but I will say this: I think that there's 5 solid countries I see in Africa that guys could check out depending on their personality, what they're looking for. And I think it's Kenya, TZ, Uganda, South Africa, you know, as far
Right.
as as far as what I think got good options. But I wanted to ask some questions about TZ real quick, and then I got to run.
Okay, cool.
So somebody that's looking for, a wife or non-pro. So things that I've learned in my current situation, you know what I mean? That I'm a dude that likes long distance. Two, um, being able to speak my language, someone being able to understand me as far as me speaking. So long distance, and then two, if I'm looking for a regular chick in a city, I'm going to the malls, the supermarkets, and hopefully maybe in passing. So by it not really being any quality girls on dating sites for like Tanzania, um, how do you meet or get a feel for the regular women? If you got to go to the villages, or can you go to regular things like the supermarket, the mall, walking, public transportation? And then and then
With
and
your
then and then and then long distance relationships, would chicks be open? Will a good chicks be open to a long distance relationship?
No, I was about to say you're wasting your time. Most countries in the world, everywhere in the world I've been, I talk about this with Charles Versity. Me and him, we have these conversations. Long distance is a waste of time. If you're doing a long distance relationship with a girl in another country, she's getting dug out. You know what I'm saying? Him and I, we do it. You know what I'm saying? Like if even it doesn't matter. If you're doing a long distance relationship with a girl in another country, she's getting dick from somebody else. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. If you want to bring her back, that's different. You know what I'm saying? But long distance relationships is a waste of time. It doesn't make sense. It's not logical.
I'm gonna say this. If you're looking for that long distance, if you want to take your chances, do it in Kenya because Kenyan people used to come into America. I never even met a Tanzanian in America, so they want that opportunity to go to America. So I would put my put my eggs in the Kenyan basket if I was you, if doing a long distance, because
Hey, all right. Well, you talking about Kenya right now? Hey, I know about Kenya. I got a Kenyan girlfriend right now. With Kenya, I'll tell you this right here, bro. A lot of white boys do. Let me tell you what they do. They call them at home girlfriends, stay at home girlfriends. They pay all their bills about $300 a month, and they stay at home and don't do nothing. And they got to ask
You
permission
talking
to do
about long
everything.
distance? You talking about long distance?
Long distance too. Yeah, but they come at least like every 6 months, 7 months, something. But
So you,
you
you
pay
think
all,
that bitch ain't fucking in 6 months?
huh?
You think those girls ain't fucking in 6 months? You think
I mean,
every
it is. I
I
mean,
realistically?
got a Kenyan girl I trust, and
Realistically?
and
I got
and,
you.
and,
Yeah,
a lot of them they don't be fucking like that.
I'll
nah,
tell
I
you
don't.
what, they are fucking. If you ain't here for months on end, they're getting dug out. a
I
hundred
don't believe
percent.
that.
A
I,
hundred
I
percent.
don't I don't know, bro. I don't
I
know
don't believe that.
because
I
I
don't
done
believe
met
that. I don't
some
believe that.
real
I don't believe
loyal
that.
Kenyan chicks, bro. I done met some real loyal ones. They probably getting dug out of a month,
They do it respectfully.
once twice a month.
Yeah.
But
They not ODing
but
with
they
it. Yeah, but yeah, they
yeah
gonna do it.
If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
taking care of them, bro, if you taking care of them, bro, they're not gonna ruin that shit, bro. That's just a job. They're gonna, bro. They're not. I'm saying it's not like that, bro. Even I don't know how you've been in Africa, but even like in my experience in Africa, man, the chicks like they're not like American chicks where they pussy be wide open and shit. They're not getting fucked like that, bro. Even I met a Kenyan chick one time with told me she was like the girls don't experience good sex until they leave Kenya. they say they say
yeah. A lot
they
of
say
Kenyan
no,
women say that.
they say the girls in Kenya they don't even experience good sex until they leave Kenya, like most of them. So if you're taking care of a chick, they see you as like a potential to a better life. And like so
And
like for that and so like $300 a month you paying to take care of bills and shit, she's not gonna ruin that shit, bro. And if you get her family on your side, nah, I don't see it. I mean, maybe you think it's different, but I think you can because I'm a
on
long
a
distance
long dude,
dude.
and this is why I say you ask the local dudes because right now you're saying what women are saying. You know what I'm saying? Ask the local dudes. Ask the local dudes what they. I talk the ask the local dudes. Do the girls be getting fucked? Because I tell you right now, before me and Child Versity used to just sit back, wait for dudes to leave, and we on their joints. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. That's what a lot of dudes do, especially if you're female.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're gonna wait for you to leave and they're gonna hop on your joint. So I mean, like,
Yeah. I a Kenyan chick that I've been talking to, she just told me. She told me, "Hey, I had sex with a guy." She even though I never took it serious like that, never sent her no money, anything. But she was talking to me. She was like, "Hey, I've been waiting on you for like 7, 8 months. Hey, I needed it. I got some." She told I know some real Kenyan women, dog. Don't get it confused. And some Ugandan women that'll wait. They'll wait it out.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, as someone who lives here and who puts in work, who's been around, you know what I'm saying? Like, talking to local dudes too. These local dudes, they do more than you think. Especially the local dudes with money. They have a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? As an American or foreigner, it's not what you think. You know what I'm saying? Unless talk to the local dudes. Don't listen to what a woman says. Talk to the local dudes and get the insider from like dudes your age range who got bread, shit like that. Get the insight on some online shit. It's bullshit. Online shit is bullshit. There's so think
I'm
about
gonna
how
have
many
to
other
disagree
dudes.
with you on that, Tony. I'm gonna have to disagree.
I was saying, think
The-
about how many other dudes are talking to these girls online. You know what I'm saying?
it-
Think
it-
because
I'm,
I've seen it.
I'm gonna disagree with you. Not about that, but I'm talking about the pipeline. I think
Okay.
every man should pipeline because you don't have to be looking for the relationship. Them girls will tell you flat out, "Oh, this how the culture is. This how the things move." You'll get a sense of how things operate there if you pipeline. If you don't, you get there, you're gonna be like, "What the heck?" Like for instance, this girl told me this American guy came out there. This Black American guy, right? I'm Black American, but she told me so she he did something to her. So he
Of course.
took her and her friends to the club. She made him pay for all the drinks, act like she going to the bathroom, bounced out on him. That's little things you need to pick up on if you pipelining and talking to these chicks, you will know and be put on game before you get there.
Okay, but here's another thing with pipelining. Let's say I'm pipelining talking to girls here in Tanzania, right? On Tinder or whatever. I'm talking to whores. I'm not talking to the girl going to church. I'm not talking to the normal girl is in the university or whatever. They're not allowed to be on dating sites. That's what I'm saying. It's a difference. You're talking to trash. You're talking to the lowest in the society usually on these dating sites. Because why
I
aren't you
agree with.
talking to the local?
I agree.
Why aren't
I
you
agree
talking to
with.
the local guy?
I agree with him.
I'm being real. You know what I mean? You're talking to why aren't the local guys checking with her? You know what I'm saying? At all? At all? You know what I'm saying? Like here you
You know,
competing with the local. I mean,
you know what
I'm
I
just
know.
keeping it a beat.
You know what I know.
I'm keeping it a beat. You know what I mean? Like
You know what I. You know what I noticed real quick. Tanzania have a bigger population than Uganda, right? A way bigger population. I want to say
right.
double or triple.
Probably triple.
There's way more Ugandan chicks on dating apps than Tanzania chicks. I'm like, that don't make sense. Like Tanzania, like 3 times bigger. So
Because
it's not a
family.
lot of women that use those dating sites in Tanzania.
Family. They can't. And then you'll notice on Tinder, the girls hiding their faces and shit like that. Because what's gonna happen if they get caught? They're excommunicado. They're disrespecting the family name, the last name. They're cut off. They can't. They're chased. It's called being chased from the family. You know what I'm saying? If they're caught, if they're from a respectable family, you know, even if they're a poor family, but if they still, just because you're poor, don't mean you don't have morals and ethics. People get that fucked up. They think every poor person is selling themselves for sex. That's not true. That is definitely not true. There are poor people that have morals and ethics who will not have sex with you for money. They don't give a fuck how much you're offering. They're not going to have sex with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the real of it. And a lot of people don't know that because they're used to, Cartagena. You know what I'm saying? They used to. Yeah, I think Tanzania's population is like 70 million now, 75 million. I think that number is from like 2021 to 67 million you're talking about. But yeah, man, like a lot of this shit, wisdom comes from actually doing things. You know what I'm saying? Like you could Google all this shit, you know what I mean? But I would say the best information you're gonna get from countries are gonna be from local men that are successful. Local young men that are successful. Don't ask women for information. All right, don't. I'm just being real. I'm not gonna take information on dating, how dating works in the country from a woman. I want it from the dudes because the dudes date the women. It doesn't make sense to ask a woman about the date. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make no sense at all. So, like, that's just
But
me. Yeah, I
but
mean,
you
that's
can
just
pick
me.
up conversation though, like
You
me
can you
chatting
can
with.
you can pick up little things like you can pick up little things, but you are talking, especially on Tinder, the bottom of the barrel. You know what I mean? Especially on Tinder, you're talking to bottom of the barrel on Tinder, and
No,
that's
no,
global.
I gotta disagree with you, Tony. I done met a girl from Tanzania. She was a Muslim chick.
Mhm.
Won't talk about no sex. Won't send no pictures. Don't ask for no money.
Mhm.
Nothing. Soon as you talk about sex, haram. She gonna hit you with it every single time. You
Okay.
gotta marry me first. I done met a couple chicks from Tanzania, but it doesn't work long distance with them. Now that's why I can't agree with you on like it don't work. They are more in your face type of women. Them
Yes, that's true. I'll
Them
give you that.
Kenyan women, um, boy, you never know what you get in Kenya. But I have
Have you been
now.
to Kenya?
No, I haven't been to Kenya. Now I have to agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you totally though, because you're right too. I have met some bad. I'm talking about some women on Tinder from Tanzania that's just soon as they hit you up, um, they're asking you to pay for it. You know, $100, $70, things like that.
So you think Tinder has high quality women? I'm speaking generally. Generally speaking, on Tinder is the bottom of the barrel women. Generally, like it is known, even here in this country, it is known on Tinder, that's where the prostitutes are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm sure in Nairobi it's the same thing too. That's where the prostitutes are. You know what I'm saying? Tinder's usually where prostitutes are, where they congregate, right or wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but you know what? I'm be real with you. The difference between Africa and Latin America, you can find a higher. When I say a higher quality, but like better looks wise in Latin America on Tinder. In Africa, you got to meet her on the ground, bro. You got
Yeah.
to. The better joints, the more quality joints, you got to meet her on the ground. But pipeline still has a purpose if you never been to the country before. I'll say
Oh,
that.
I could agree to that. I could agree to that to some extent, to where if you want to get some, me, I just pull up on places. You know what I'm saying? I read blogs. I pull up. I don't do none of that other shit. I pull up. I'm still alive, right? I pull up. That's how I got to Johannesburg. I walk. I do a lot of exploring. You see, even my videos, I explore. I beat feet. You know what I mean? I go to places. I talk to locals. I get a feel for the country. I even ask the dudes, like, yo, how do you feel about your own country? You know what I'm saying? And dudes in their own countries, the only places where dudes don't really, I would say, where dudes weren't bashing their country at all was Uganda and TZ. Uganda and TZ dudes were really riding. Ugandans ride for Uganda. They ride pretty hard for Uganda. Kenya was on the mix. Some of them like Tanzania better. Some fucked with Kenya more. It was like down the middle with Kenya. But I would say Uganda and TZ, they definitely do ride
Uh,
for their
uh,
country. Johannesburg, South Africa, dudes are talking about this place sucks. You need to leave. You know what I mean? You're not going to get no good. These are local dudes I'm talking about. Yeah, I got the video with me talking to the Uber driver. I recorded when I first was there. He was telling me about the Slay Queen bullshit out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was saying, yeah, man, like, and these are local dudes. But
it's nice talking to y'all boys, man. I'm gonna get up
yeah,
out.
man. Yeah, man. It was nice talking to you too, bro. You're definitely a cool person, man. Gooch, what you got going on tonight?
Man, hey, my Kenyan chick flying in right now, bro. I gotta go pick her up from the airport in a second.
Wait. So you flew your Kenyan chick out here? That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, cause I'm about to leave. Cause I'm gonna leave. I was gonna stay here longer, but I'm gonna leave. I'm going to Dubai soon. So I flew around before I'm leaving and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm leaving probably next week sometime.
Okay. No excuse. You out?
You mean out like where?
No. Are you say you were leaving? You were leaving? Like you got to go do something? You said?
Oh yeah. You didn't answer you didn't get to my question as far as like where to meet regular.
The
Answer that
mall.
question first.
Oh yeah. Okay. The mall. Church. Supermarket. I mean, you could just meet them around, but the regular girls, if you're only here for 3 days, you're not gonna get no cheeks from what you're talking about. You're not gonna get no cheeks. What's gonna give you cheeks in a short span is gonna be a prostitute. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but I'm be with you, Rob. Hey, but he be on them non-pros hard, bro. We was hanging out, bro. He be cold approaching hard, bro. So I understand his logic. When I'm around dudes, I understand their logic. You really be cold approaching hard. So I
Yeah,
understand
right.
why you don't fuck with you. I see why you don't pipeline. Cause you know what I'm saying?
Like I walk down on women. You know, I talk to them. I have no problem talking to women, exchanging. Some people don't want to do that. They just like fuck that. You know, like I understand that logic too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, get this shit out the way. I just don't like bad experiences. And when you pipeline, you get a lot of bad experiences. I could feel your energy when we're talking with you versus pipeline. The girl come over. You know what I mean? She got no manners. Take her shoes off. Throw it across the room. Yeah, disrespect. Oh, nah.
What about
Fine.
the
Get fucked out.
what about the language barrier though? Like, would you have to have a Google Translate relationship if a chick
Not in
can't
Dar es
speak?
Salaam. Not in Dar es Salaam. If I'm gonna come out with a video about that too. In Dar es Salaam, you don't have to worry about knowing Swahili. Even if you get a girl, like my girl didn't know English that well. They don't speak in English. You know what I'm saying? They don't. The only people that really know that speak in English are gonna be like the higher level professionals, right? Like people that work at like the airline, shit like that. They use English, shit like that. Banks, things like that. But like the regular person, they just speak with other Tanzanians in Swahili. That's how they communicate. So people may know English. So even in Brazil, I noticed this too. Like, so when they're seeing you speaking in English, they take a second and then they start speaking in English. They have to like process it. And speaking in another language is hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I respect it. I really respect it. You know what I'm saying? I really do respect it. But I really do respect the fact that they even try, So I really do. But yeah, for you, man, you could try to go to, what you could do is, if you wanted to try to do the long distance thing, you could go to church, you could do the thing with the family, you could pay the dowry, and what you could do to make sure that your girl isn't cheating on you is to make sure that she stays at home in the village. And even then, they could sneak out at night and but it's unlikely though. It's way less likely that usually when they're home in the village, they're not going to do anything. I'm
So
just
so
saying,
so so your current your fiance,
my
you
wife, yeah.
oh, your wife now, okay. You wouldn't do long distance with her?
No, I wouldn't do long distance with any girl. Long distance relationships don't work. Like they don't work. I wouldn't do long. If we had to be long distance, we would split up. She would have to come to where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
What's her take on it though?
What's her take on long distance? I mean, I don't really care. I don't know what her take is. I'm just saying, for me, it's
No,
not gonna
no, because
happen.
I want to know from a female perspective, like what they take
But
it.
they're always gonna tell you, yeah, of course. You can't listen to what a female says. You have to look at their actions, how they act. I mean, no female nature, like female nature. It always goes down to nature, right? Just like male nature. Like a lot of America produce us to think in a simpish way, not a realistic way of what actually works. You know what I'm saying? And I peeped that living amongst these African dudes, talking to them. You know what I mean? I talk to the African men, you know what I'm saying, to get that masculine energy, to understand how shit really works, how to run a patriarchal society, how to run a patriarchal household. You know what I'm saying? My house is patriarchal. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes in the West don't really have any power in their homes, even if they make all the money. They don't have any power. And you laugh because it's true. They make all the money. They have no power.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, man. So, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's different. Some dudes are Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? There has to be Will Smith in the world, right? Not everybody could be a savage. You know what I'm saying? It has to be soft dudes that get walked over. You know what I mean? Just like, you know what I mean? It's a balance, right? The world is full of many different types of people or whatever. But so like I was saying, if you do want to do the long distance thing, you could get like a village girl and make sure she stays to the village, especially even if she's from a poor family. You could support the family with like $200-300 a month, and they'll make sure she does nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go that route, you know what I'm saying, of long distance, you know what I'm saying? That's the
Hey
only
man.
way I can see it working.
Hey, in Kenya, the white boys do that shit in Kenya, bro, and they stay in the apartment. White boys do that shit in Kenya, but yeah.
But I
But yeah,
mean, yeah, the white boy. But and I'm telling you too right now. I mean, like I be, you know what I'm saying? The white boys, they went, okay, before I was married, you know what I'm saying? White boys would leave, you know. Shit like that, you know what I mean? It's a Mandingo party, you know what I'm saying? Like, just put it work on them. And then they're like, oh my God, especially the girls that used to deal with white boys and they deal with a black dude.
Hey, my fucking favorite.
Yeah, man.
And they're
They
my
be
favorite.
ready to leave the white dude. They be ready to leave the white dude. Like, oh, I'll come be with you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Just have realistic expectations. A lot of times, too, a lot of dudes ignore their intuition. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get that thing in the back of your mind, like, oh, this isn't really a good idea, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. Just like in Sosua, you know what I'm saying? You see that one bad chick, but she got the stink look on her face. You know what I'm saying? You know, intercourse with her is gonna be whack, but you still do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because she bad.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
hey,
Like,
hey, 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 you see dude right here, he said mangoes like Sosua. Please let him know it's mangoes out there in Dar es Salaam.
yeah, this mangoes at nighttime though, like on the strip. At nighttime, you're gonna see streetwalkers. Yes, you're gonna see streetwalkers at nighttime. They're out there. You know what I'm saying? The streetwalkers are out there. I wouldn't hit a streetwalker though. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? You a wild dude if you hit a streetwalker, but you could probably get something for like $5 maybe.
I'm
If
talking the
you want
club. I'm,
that.
I'm, 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 I'm talking the club chicks. I'm talking the club mangoes, not
Oh,
the
club.
streetwalkers.
Okay, yeah.
The
Oh,
club
okay.
mangoes. We said mangoes. He talking about like Margaret. That's their lingo.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
sewer.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
that's
yeah,
that's like
yeah.
the lingo. So we don't get
Okay.
in trouble.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. You could go to Elements and get some baddies, but they're gonna be westernized a little bit. It just depends. I mean, it also depends on you too. Like I would say this place, they are choosy. You know what I'm saying? They are choosy here. You know what I mean? They are
Hello,
it's not a
hello.
situation where like,
You here? Where you at?
you know what I mean, you could just be some stink dude, you know
I'm
what I
coming.
mean,
I'm
and
coming.
they gonna just sleep with you for the money, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're out of pocket, you know what I mean, they're not gonna be with it at all. Rob, when you coming out here, man?
Man, I'll be in Dar December 7th or 8th. December
December 7th.
7th.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on, let me see. Is this my shit now? Can I pin this to can I pin shit to the chat? I don't know. I think because it was under his, I can't pin nothing. But if anybody wanted to pull up, so you said December 7th to the 8th? That's
No,
cool, man.
December. No, I'm gonna arrive either December 7th or 8th. I'm gonna be
Oh, the
coming
8th.
from Uganda.
Okay. Well, and you going to Kampala, correct? Or are you going to try Entebbe?
No, just Kampala.
Just Kampala. I mean, I honestly wish I would have spent more time. I think Traversy feels the same way. In Entebbe, Entebbe did look a lot better than Kampala. Kampala's cool, but Chinese and the white boys definitely are running that city. Like they have Irish pubs everywhere in Kampala. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a sign, you know what I mean? There's a lot of Irish pubs. They love the white, but it's safe though, you know what I'm saying? Like I talked to a couple white boys. One white boy dude lived out there for like 30 years. He said he only been robbed once when he fell asleep, and he's like a monger. You know what I'm saying? Like he messing with them. The out of pocket joints. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's pretty safe. You know what I mean? It's a really safe place. People have respect. I do like facets of Uganda. The restaurants are fire. The restaurants are way better than TZ restaurants. That app I gave you, Jumia. I told you about the app, right, Jumia, to download it.
No.
Okay, well, Jumia is Uber Eats, so you can order your groceries. You can pay with your card, so you don't even have to use cash. It's very modern. Uganda is more modern than most people would think. You get your groceries delivered. Me, I like to go get my groceries just to see, but like maybe certain things like juice or alcohol, they'll just deliver it to your door. You know what I'm saying? That Jumia app is fire. If you're going to Uganda, you need that app. You know what I'm saying? You need that app. Patio is a great restaurant. They have all different types of food in Uganda too. They have really fire food. I will
Every,
give them that.
everybody say Tanzania got fire food.
Tanzania food to me is just the restaurant food. It's trash because they don't really like Cape Town Fish Market is the only like kind of steakhousey real place. The other places, there's no real steakhouses here. People don't know how to make steaks. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna burn the steak. The thing that kind of saves the steak is they have like the special blend sauces that they put, and that does save the steak a little bit. But other than that, they don't really care here too much about like they like quality like that. You know what I'm saying? They're not tripping. It's a very laid back place, like he said. People are very laid back on how they do things. as well. So it lackadaisical is how I would say.
Man, that
I'm giving it real. Huh?
Austin was fucking up that chicken. Whatever, I think the deck he went to, he was like, man, the chicken was so good. He was fucking that chicken up. and,
Yeah,
he,
yeah.
and
There's some places that like the chicken. The chicken. There are some wings plot spots that are cool, but like as far as like steak goes, they don't know how to cook steak. There might be one or two restaurants that may be okay, but they don't. It's not going to be like Brazil. You know what I'm saying? Like Brazil has the best restaurants I've ever had. You know what I mean? As far as like quality, no homo meats and stuff like that, nothing's really fucking with Brazil. I don't think I could pin any comments to the chat. Uganda is finished. Yeah, for me, yeah, Uganda. I'm good on Uganda, but Ugandans are cool. I still have Ugandans that hit me up. They're very cool people overall. You know what I'm saying? I just would say they have a very baggy culture. Like people there aren't afraid to come up. Like grown men in the club will come up to you. It happened to me in University. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, can I get some shots out of your bottle? You know what I'm saying?
oh
It
my
was like,
god,
yeah, I swear to God, you can ask University. Or I mean, like, you know what I mean? like, yo, man, can I hit your blunt? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Can I hit your blunt? Can I get some shots out of your bottle? They'll do that. Where else? You said you're going to Johannesburg. Are you gonna try Summit? Are you gonna go to Summit or Royal Park?
yeah. So I'm doing like I guess you could say about uh 30 days, 30
30
days
days.
in Africa. So I'm gonna do um I'm gonna do Joburg, Cape Town, and another city called East London. Like pretty much my first week. I'm just gonna be like, since I've been to like those cities I've been to, I just kind of just tap in, tap out. So I just kind of spend 2 days in each city, and then I'm gonna do Uganda. I'm gonna do Kampala for 4 days, and then I guess TZ for 4 days, and then I'm gonna go back to Durban for 2 weeks.
Damn, bro, you doing a lot of moving, bro. I hate flying like that. I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. Yo, when I flew from Brazil to South Africa, that 30-hour flight, bro, that dream. That was the last time. That's why I haven't been back to America, or this is why I haven't even been to Thailand to see Travelversity, because like I'm good on long flights. I'm good, man. Like I can't do it. Like I've done it so much, bro. I flew intercontinentally so many times. Hey, Luz, give me 13 more minutes. But 4 days in, huh? Okay, go ahead. You can start cooking. Yeah, go ahead. But yeah, I'm holding it. I'm telling her to wait for cooking because I was doing this live. But yeah, I would say you'll definitely like Uganda a little bit though. Like the vibe is cool. You said 4 days in Uganda, right?
Yeah,
4 days in Uganda, okay. Well, and you're just gonna do Airbnb, correct? Or you're gonna do like
Ye-
hotel?
yeah. I'm gonna do an Airbnb. I found a nice one.
What
Um,
about your Airbnb for TZ? Did you find something that was like fire?
the one, remember I sent you some links. So
Oh yeah, you did send me some. Yeah, you did send me some nice links. You did send me some nice links, some cool rooms. Because honestly, I haven't looked on Airbnb in a minute. They upgraded Airbnb out here crazy in the last year. I haven't looked on Airbnb in over like a year and a half. But the Airbnbs you did send me were nice looking. That definitely. So, aren't you in Brazil right now? I seen some of your posts. You're in Brazil?
no, I was I be having content that I'm like still haven't uploaded yet.
Okay.
So I be playing catch up to get current. You know what I mean? But no, I'm in the US, man. Gonna head to Colombia, man.
When?
Tomorrow, Sunday.
Sunday you're going to Colombia. Oh, that's gonna be fire then. So, you gonna see your wife, or you gonna just go chill? Though I'm gonna do the live for 11 more minutes. I'm gonna get it 2 hours. But you're gonna see your wife, or you just post it?
No, I'm gonna see the wife, man. And
What city? And I'm not prying. I'm not trying to make. What city? And nobody can find. What city do you go to?
And where? In Colombia?
Colombia. Yeah, to spend time with your wife. Not where she lives, but where you guys go to spend time.
Now, I've said she's from Cartagena, but by me being by me being in Cartagena so much and her being from Cartagena, usually when I visit Colombia, we'll just go to like I've been going to like Afro-Colombian cities, or we'll go to a city that she never been to because I'm kind of just I'm kind of burnt out of Cartagena being there so many times. So we'll just we'll just hit up a different city in Colombia, but you know,
So, do you wish you would have married a South African girl?
I can't say that because I haven't invested the time in South Africa like I did Colombia. You know what I mean? But I will say that I've noticed differences between average Colombian women and South African women. The main thing is just communication. Like I communicate way better with South African chicks. Even though, like, let's say my wife, she we speak English to each other, but she takes a lot of stuff out of context a lot of times. You know what I mean? And you know, when English is not your natural language, sometimes people could take stuff out of context, and then like it's hard to like see a softer side. Like South African women, they can be a little bit more softer. You know, um, Spanish is an aggressive language. You know, um, Spanish is an aggressive language. English is a little bit more um, softer language. I don't want to say feminine, but Spanish is a more masculine language.
Good, Zay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that I would say language barrier is crazy. I've definitely had to deal with language barrier, but I mean, like you said, you could get around it. Um,
But
you
I
get
would
around
say
it.
this: as far as attraction goes, I feel like Colombianas are bad. I mean, South African women are very attractive. I will say that even though I love my wife, I fell out of love with the country of Colombia with all the bullshit,
Okay.
and I like South Africa as far as a country where I would live and invest in. You know what I mean? Which I'll be honest, which kind of is challenging in my current situation because it's like I prefer to live in one country, but my wife is from another country. So, but
So,
that's a different kind.
can you work digitally, or do you have to be in office?
With my background as a
You're a scientist.
scientist, no,
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean. But
I didn't know if you could do like online shit, because when I did forensics when I did undergrad, they had the online labs. I didn't know if that correlates into actual laboratory work or not. I didn't know if they could actually do that or not. But I know you're an actual scientist. That's why I'm asking
yeah, I could probably take a bullshit remote job, but I
you.
mean,
Yeah,
it
probably like a
won't.
bullshit little. It'll be a pay cut, but I mean, it'll be you would have the opportunity to live overseas and because I think that's what you really want to do, man. Honestly, I took the pay cut too, like because I really want to live overseas. Like living in the states, it just wasn't for me anymore. I rather take the pay cut and fuck with this shit and get some profit out of it. You know what I mean? Like people are interested in seeing overseas perspective from an outsider. You know what I mean? Like we're used to America. So, do you know where you would live? Would it be South Africa for sure, or would you have to tour around Africa more to see?
For living, I think. I mean, it would have to be South Africa because of the land ownership rights.
Okay,
Um,
that
you
makes sense.
know, now it'll be crazy if, like, let's say TZ or Uganda, they had more. let's just say, if I was looking for a wife, you know, those countries could be better, but then I'll still be in the same situation because I would prefer to live in South Africa. So
Well, what you could do is like what I do is I just put everything in my girl's name. Like I put everything in my girl's name.
but you give them more power though.
No, there's no power. Everything's in her name, but it's mine. There's no power. I paid
Oh,
for it. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too, with these traditional families, when you pay the dowry, shit like that, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not the West. You know what I'm saying? So when you're in with the traditional families, it's a different ball game. Like her mother would be mad at her if we had like an argument or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like parents are involved. You know?
which is contrastly different from my Latin experience. The family, they support the daughter. So if you got an issue and you go to the family, they not really. I haven't seen them really like rock women I date in Latin America. I never seen their family like really check their daughter or convince her in my favor. You know.
Yeah, it's the West though. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. Like this is the East. You know what I'm saying? All those places, Colombia, Jamaica, all those places have similar culture. Atlantic slave trade. You know what I mean? Ecuador, all that shit is similarities. You know what I'm saying? They were all conquered by the same people. You know what I mean? So that's where you're gonna see that the similar even with like, but I would say in Latin America, to me, I felt like Colombia was the most conservative out of all the Latin American countries I've been to. Like people, they have like the high status Colombians, like, but they also have the out of pocket ones. You know what I mean? But I would say Colombia, what out of the Latin American countries, it was pretty conservative. Like
Yeah.
acting a fool in Colombia isn't tolerated. Like in Brazil, Rio, people get to screaming and stuff when they score goals and going crazy. The whole city's shaking in Rio when somebody scores a goal. But in Colombia, it's not like that. From my experiences there, yeah, man.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
you what
they
you
is a
got
little
going
bit
on
more.
tonight, man?
I mean, I work nights, so I'm actually about to get ready to go to work, and yeah, that's about it. But I don't do nothing in the U.S., man, until I travel, man. So
Yeah, I be seeing I see your content. When it pops up, I only watch people I know like content. Honestly, I don't really watch too many people like unless if they're like Jordan Peterson or like philosophers and shit like that. Then I'll watch that type of stuff. But regular travel content, I just see like the homies shit, see how it's going, how everybody's going. If anybody has any questions too about Colombia, he is a Colombia expert because he spent so much time there. I've spent time in Colombia, but not like this guy. So he knows more about the family structure and all that stuff. If anybody has any questions about, I don't notice why you don't go and raise a ratio and like give these dudes the real on Colombia.
I mean, I've been up there a couple of times, man, but it's just like something that you say all the time, man. It's like I feel like I'm sucked into like how should I say this? Because I fuck with Razor. It's just my mind is somewhere else, bro. My
I
mind
can
is
see
somewhere.
that too. It's from the experience that I think honestly when you have a lot of wisdom compared to other people about a specific subject and they have a belief about that subject and your wisdom contradicts the belief, they can't accept it because you like just tore down their whole reality. You know what I'm saying? So especially a lot of dudes in the States and they're just like they're at work and they're fantasizing about being out the country. That was, you know, I used to be ready to go. Like, oh man, I can't wait till I live out of America. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna live in this country. And then when I'm like, man, that country's trash. You don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what cities Colombia. Oh, the guy want to know what cities in Colombia you've been to before we get off this.
Man, I've been to 14 cities, man. San Andreas, Cartagena, Cali, um, Tumaco, Quibdó, Chocó, Bogota, Santa Marta, Rio Jaca, uh, what's like Barranquilla. Um, I can't name them all, but I've been to 14. I've been to every major city in Colombia.
How is your Spanish then?
My Spanish is good. I would say it's past basic, it's intermediate.
Oh yeah, you gotta be nice by now, bro. You gotta be
Yeah.
nice by now with it. So would you say if you let's say you did relocate to Africa, would you pick up on an African language, or you're not interested in learning another language since you already learned Spanish?
The only language I'm open to learn is Ethiopian Amharic because I'm intrigued by the religion. So and they have the oldest Bible. So Ethiopia would be their language. Um, if I was in South Africa, I don't think I would want to pick up Zulu, or if I wouldn't want to learn Swahili. Ethiopia would be the only language I'd be open to learning if I had to learn another language.
Okay. Shit. All right, bro. Thanks for coming up, man. I appreciate you. I'm about to go eat dinner, bro. Have a
All right,
good
bro.
day at work, man. Thanks. Nice talking to you, bro. Always a pleasure.
All right, peace out.
Peace out, brother.